What if a music mogul once hailed as the king of hip-hop had a secret life filled with dark and disturbing activities? Sean Diddy Combs, the billionaire entrepreneur, fashion icon, and music legend, now faces a trial that has shocked the world. From massive warehouses filled with baby oil to allegations of sex trafficking and abuse, this story reads like a crime thriller. Today we dive deep into the twisted world behind the headlines.
I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now.
The story begins in March 2024, when federal agents raided multiple properties owned by Diddy in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami. What they found stunned investigators and the public alike. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants stored carefully in humidity-controlled cabinets. Thousands of pills, ketamine, Xanax, ecstasy, alongside weapons including illegal AR-15 rifles and loaded handguns. Boxes of cash, luxury goods, and coded messages were all part of a carefully orchestrated operation. The bizarre stash made headlines worldwide and sparked questions. Why so much baby oil? What were these wild king nights everyone talked about? By fall 2024, Diddy was indicted on 5 serious federal felony charges, including racketeering, sex trafficking by force or coercion, and transporting individuals for prostitution. The prosecution alleges he ran a decades-long criminal enterprise involving coercion, abuse, and exploitation. But the story goes further back. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, famously filed a civil lawsuit accusing him of abuse and manipulation, a case swiftly settled but one that raised eyebrows. Fans and critics alike were stunned, given Diddy's reputation as a mogul and philanthropist. The trial also echoes other famous hip-hop scandals, including R. Kelly's notorious case, adding fuel to the public debate on power, fame, and accountability. On June 20, 2025, former assistant Brendan Paul took the stand. He revealed his job included procuring drugs, marijuana, ketamine, Xanax, and preparing hotel suites for wild parties dubbed freakoffs. Suites were stocked with baby oil, lubricants, liquor, pills, condoms, and escort services. Paul described a coded system. Activate the Gucci bag meant drug preparation was underway. SEAL Team 6 Inches meant urgent movement of guests. According to him, these parties were a well-oiled machine, part pleasure palace and part coercion hub. The testimony painted a chilling picture of control, manipulation, and exploitation behind the scenes. Then came the heartbreaking stories. Jane, one of Diddy's accusers, described brutal beatings, being dragged across hotel floors, and forced sexual acts while being recorded. Cassie spoke of dozens of freak-offs involving strangers, drugs, and emotional manipulation. Prosecutors claim over 45 such parties took place between 2017 and 2023. Victims told how they were drugged, financially controlled, and trapped in a nightmare from which escape seemed impossible. On the other hand, the defense claims all encounters were consensual, a common defense tactic in such cases. This courtroom battle echoes larger societal issues about consent, power dynamics, and abuse in the entertainment industry. As news of the trial spread, social media exploded. Fans were divided. Some rallied behind Diddy, claiming he's being framed or targeted unfairly. Others expressed outrage and disbelief. Celebrities weighed in too. Some rappers and industry figures stayed silent, wary of the legal implications. Others, like activist and artist YG, tweeted about the importance of believing survivors and holding the powerful accountable. Meanwhile, hashtags like #diddytrial and #justiceforsurvivors trended worldwide, sparking heated debates. The case has become a symbol of the complex intersection between fame, crime, and justice. After 6 weeks and 34 witnesses, the prosecution rested in late June 2025. They dropped kidnapping and arson charges, focusing on sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution-related crimes. Diddy chose not to testify, and his defense team called no witnesses, aiming to sow reasonable doubt. Closing arguments are set, and the jury will soon deliberate. The verdict could mean life in prison or freedom for one of hip-hop's biggest icons. The world watches with bated breath. Sean Diddy Combs' trial is more than a celebrity scandal. It's a complex, disturbing story about power, control, and abuse. What will the future hold for him? Will justice be served? If this story shocked you, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the strangest and most shocking stories from around the globe. because sometimes truth is stranger than fiction,